afternoon, viewers. This is how my house looks when it is cold outside. The temperature is 45 and it feels like 39, although this changed. He changed it to show it's not 18, feels like 18 degrees. It feels like 39. I'm not sure what happened. We had it set up. But anyway, the animals, meaning the domestic animals, are in the house because they don't go out when it's cold like this. The feel like is less than 40, so they're in the house. I'm on my way to the garden. I had one last thing to do, and I probably should have done it Sunday when it was a lot warmer out here. I didn't, and I went off property to work on Monday, so by the time I got home it was I wasn't in the mood, even though I should have come out here to the garden. What I did do though is blanket up my llama, which you can see he's wearing his purple jacket, and I blanketed up Jeannie, who's got a green blanket on, and I don't know that we can see here yet. Nope, that's not her. She's probably up against the barn on the other side. But the one last thing I needed to do out here in the garden is get my sweet potatoes out. And because it got down to 26, which is what it was when I went out at 6 o'clock this morning, the green of my sweet potatoes are done. So I am digging these up. I'm going to put this on a pause while I get the camera set up, and we'll go from there. I didn't bring anything to cut these stems off, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to move my buckets over here to this plastic so I can dump them. Well, this has a few tubers on it. I'm not sure what my harvest is going to be, but I can tell that this is a lot more than I got last year. I don't know if it's the brand, no, it's not brand, but you know, species type that I planted. These are Beauregard, and I only had 2 containers going. We like sweet potatoes, but I don't do sweet potato fries. That's not, I don't know. Doesn't sound authentic, I guess. I watched a video this morning of a woman harvesting sweet potatoes that she planted in a swimming pool. Had a lot of organic matter in it, and it was interesting. I didn't think, oops, that one broke. Oh, there's a nice one. I didn't think that her harvest would be as good as it was. So, okay, this is bucket number 2, and we'll see how we did on this harvest. These were all planted from slips that I bought at the feed store. And since I'm going to have a seed section in my house as a greenhouse per se, I might try to do my own slips this year. I don't know. This batch that I'm getting out of here seems to be from they didn't go down very far. It's at the top of the pot. I'll take these back for my box because you have to let these cure for several weeks. I think it's like 6 weeks. I'll have to double check, but I'll cut the tops off and that'll help separate out. Okay. Okay, I've got my box, and I'm going to trim off the foliage from the sweet potatoes so that they can do their curing. You're not supposed to wash these until you're ready to use them. So they're going to sit in this box for the curing time, and then I think I've got some weather coming in next week, and if so, I will bring the box inside the house. One year I did kind of good on sweet potatoes in my square bales, and I kept the box underneath Robert's bed. It was a boot box, and had a lid and whatever, so it worked out good for storage. Hey, we live in a single-wide mobile home, so wherever I can be creative with storage, you betcha. don't think I had too many in my containers. I think I only had like 4 or 5 plants per. So I don't think they were crowded. I do believe the roots didn't get down, they didn't grow down far enough into the pot. I'm not sure what caused that. I was pretty consistent with my watering, but I can always do better. I know that my potting soil and mix and whatever was right because I followed Hollis and Nancy's Homestead, their potting mix, pot container mix I should say. So I'm good with that. I'm just not sure if they had enough sun because of the way the trees were. I thought maybe I did, but I will revamp. I'm revamping my garden, so I may pick a sunnier spot for them next year. I do know that I have a lot more, even though on the small size, I do have a lot more than last year. Last year I had diddly squat as far as I'm concerned. And I believe I'm going to find a bigger box. I'm pretty sure, because these should all kind of like lay out, kind of flat-ish, not on top of each other to do the right curing. So I can trade this box out for another one, but I could probably get a decent, roasted potato meal out of these guys, and that's what we'll do. So until next year when we start planting and revamping, probably the next garden video I have will be garlic, if I can still get garlic in containers, and or I'm going to try to do greens in using a container and making a greenhouse up around the back porch. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and any comments or suggestions on a better sweet potato crop next year, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.